Okay, all horses are here. I don't know how you're supposed to hiding in the mine, but thanks for sending me back my dark horse. Sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made it back alive, back safe. Thanks for the help. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. Thanks for all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Thanks. Afternoon, sir. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna buy it yet. I think I have more than 1,000 meat, but I'm gonna wait for a while. There you go. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a ransom from nearby. A real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Where's that? Lost the whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustration about it. Ouch. Wait, is that the... Oh! It's Cochrane! It's the one from the graves! Are you Susie Cochrane? How do you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. I saw the whole damn thing happen. I couldn't do nothing about it. The bartender said it was cows. Cows, right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle. Back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place where she passed. Go on? Well, I guess a passing herd sniffled out that it used to be a cow ranch and they attacked. A couple days ago. Happened so fast, I didn't even have the time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cows smashed in the front door and fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes, just like that. What did I do? There wasn't anything I could do. I couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. She drains her glass. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. She refills her mug with a bottle of the bar and doesn't reply. I thought this was gonna be a funny game. Now you're just telling me about this girl who lost her entire family in the most brutal way to a bunch of cows. Wow, this is a really weird game. What will I do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here and no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why? It was Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Where is it? Left it at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you for a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. I didn't even ask you. I understand that she doesn't want to visit the place where her family died, so... yeah, I suppose I'm gonna do that then. There we go, the Cochrane farm. I suppose it's gonna have a cow or something. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. I'm not gonna go through it just yet. Outhouse the only thing. Well, I suppose I have to then. Do I still have my health? Is my health okay now? I don't know anymore. I can see if it's anywhere, I think. Well, I suppose I will go through it. Oh, it's a basement. Looks like someone was in the middle of fixing a knife. Skinning knife. Is it like a weapon? Or is it a... These pies were not safe. What the hell is that? It's a flaming cow head. This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it so that's safe without dealing with it. Deal with it. I only have one action point. That's really weird. But I have to use my bean shield then. And then I suppose I have to use my melee. There we go. Attack! Okay, so I should be done with it by 3. Wait, does the meat shield protect me from melee only? Die, bitch! Ah, that hurts. Oh, that's a worrying amount of damage. Please die. Victory! More XP. I guess I should spend it on my Wait, what's the thing? The one that gives me more AP. So gun safe. There we go. I now have Susie's rifle. Can I use this as a weapon? 16 notches. No, I can't use it. Well, that was amazing. So I guess I'm gonna go finish my quest with this woman then. Hello? You find my rifle yet? Yep, here she is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her her rifle. And she rough scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Garfield. Thanks, Garfield. I can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you. She sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in my misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want to tag along when you head west, just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. That sounds amazing. That's great. I got a friend! Yay! Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. Pete notices the shiny rock you're carrying with his wild eyes light up. That there is a raw shiny rock you got, stranger. I'll give you 7 meat for the rock. 7 meat? Sorry. That's too little. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna sell the. I'm gonna sell you the stuff. There we go. How about the rock? I can sell you the rock. Sure, that's enough. Pete's eyes narrow at the gears in his head start to click. He fixes his gaze on you and the tick of his eyelids seems more pronounced. Listen, kid, all the stuff I've been buying from you. You've been spending time underground. Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You stay out of our hole if you know what's good for you. There's stuff down the 40th level that ain't worth messing with for a fellow who wants to keep his eyes, if you catch my meaning. 40th level? Didn't know there was 40th level. Could I play here? I guess I'm gonna try playing now. They look at me nervously. Look, have some meat, let's play. You put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10s plus 10, plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Pair of 10s. I'm gonna be aggressive. Yeehaw, I put 15 meat. They look at each other nervously. You show up your pair of 10s plus 2, 3 kings. Plus 2, 3 king. The guy on the left has a full house, and the guy on the right got a straight flush. I'll fox them. You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points, and the guy on the right 20, and you're 25 plus king. And the king represents King Ralph the Ninth, whom the Western colonies revolted against because of unfair taxes. So they owe an extra tax of 10 meat each. They nod in understanding and push more meat across the table to you. You collect your winnings and stand up. The guys thank you for having you learn the game. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I think that was kind of rude, but I got money, so I don't give a fuck. I said I came here to get my fortune, so now I'm doing that. Oh my boy, that's amazing. I wonder where I can get my newspaper. What other quests do I still have left? I mean, I guess the only one is the freaking gang hideout. Oh, there we go. Thought Fricker, the freaking gang's intricate lookout, appears to be taking a little nap. Oh, wake him up would just ignore him. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna wake him up. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Thought is, well, saying us road score if you assume that 7 years from now and that even makes sense. You feel kind of bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Thud. Okay, you're probably right. Thud stumbles off the desert. He'll be probably fine. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be an honorable character then. I'm fine with that, actually. I guess I'm gonna enter the caves then. Ooh, that is creepy. Oh boy. One of the freaking boys is dosing that bad though. Stay past the soap! He mumbles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both sleep and the top. Oh my god. I'm at the timeout. You grab a nearby length of rope and carefully tie his hands together and then to the handles at the top. The sheriff can come to collect him later. That's great. That worked out for me. You cautiously approach the Fricker gang. They seem pretty engrossed in the poker game, so it doesn't really require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on the conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you get that his name is Snipe, and the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? I'm gonna talk this out. Howdy, boss. Deal me in. The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How do you get past Thud and Sophie? What you want? It's Bimmy, your brother. Bimmy? You ain't Bimmy. I am so Bimmy. I stole some Rube's face. Sure I am. Ask me anything. Alright, what's her mom's name? Miss Fricker. Now let's go to Hasty. Oh. Okay, so they beat me up. That's worked out for me. Can I still survive? I guess I can. I stole some Rupe's face. You always have It's me, I stole some Rupe's face. You always have a knack for face rustling. What's the need, Jimmy? We gotta get out of here and fast. The Pinkertons are on to us and they'll be in here any minute. Dammit, come on, Snipe, let's hightail it. I'll catch up. Okay, that worked. That worked out for me. That was weird. Really? That's what I have to say? Okay, fine, I have to remember that this game isn't really serious. I suppose I now have mates. I got a sheriff's door as well. Have fun, dude. Hello there, Sheriff. I see the freaky guy hasn't put a stop to breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You handed the sheriff his cell door and he hangs them back on his hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Are any freaky boys left for me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2 that are asleep on the job. I'll go round them out shortly then. Looks like you owe me a reward. I owe you a reward. That's nice, 400 meat. Got another little task for you, if you got time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? All the frickers passed the log when they took the door. I'm gonna need a whoa, wow, what the fuck is wrong with my English today? Jesus Christ, I sometimes have these fucking strokes or something. I'll keep an eye out. The new lock. Okay. I think I can buy a lock from you. Yeah, I can. I'll trade this soap for a lock. There we go. I'm gonna think about getting the dynamite as well. I feel like it's gonna be useful, maybe. There you go, lock. That'll do nicely. The sheriff puts the lock on the door and accidentally drops the key and it clatters in the cell. Hellfire. Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger? I actually can. There we go. I unlocked your cell for you. The sheriff walks into the cell and picks up the key. He looks around for a place to hide it and eventually sticks it under his hat. Thank you kindly, stranger. If Boring Springs ever gets any more criminals, they better watch out. That's a good job you done. Don't mention it. Okay. A replica sheriff badge. Can I wear the replica sheriff badge? I sure can. And it gives me 1 armor. That works for me. So I suppose the only part left is the goblin problem. There we go. Newspapers. Oh, there we go. Now I have the newspaper for the guy. Let me just wait for a while. Wait. Nurse. Oh, nurse whiskey. There we go. How about you? The goblin shouts Briark. I have a feeling that I heard about this part. That you don't actually have to kill the goblin. And because I decided to be an honorable character, I'm not going to do this yet. Just a moment. Before doing that, I will go to Nurse Whiskey. And I will also give the paper to the guy. There you go, dude. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do for favor? What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse in Orhole Mine. There we go. Okay, thank you. There you go. Take it to your face. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna offer the whiskey. Whiskey deliver for you, dog. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Don't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. There you go. Hello there. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey. Stat. Not yet. I don't know. Okay, fine, I guess I have to give it to you. There you go. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask, then takes out of her pockets. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out from the bottle. Jeez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay, point taken. Anything else? Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver fills this out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... She glares at you meaningfully. So, I mean, what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart and you ask me what's the matter? Bandits, cows, demons, dead men walking. Why did you go ahead and pick one and I'll drink to that? Dead men walking? You haven't seen any. Cops and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of the living. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside information that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how is that even possible? It is impossible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Oh. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it, but, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterwards and looking for revenge. Must be a bit rough. Rough? But I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. Oh my god. The vanity doesn't look like it's seen much use. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your most unsightly eyebrows. That's good. Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Sure if you want, not they're gonna do you much good in this doomed forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They are medical textbooks. The Legend of Curly Meat. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense. In the western desert by the old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Life and Works of Fred Watson. The book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it you mostly find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad, so it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. At least there are some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendices. Okay. A goblinoid tongues. Oh, there we go! You start flipping through the book language, through the goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you have also known that blurf is the goblin word for hour. You have learned to speak goblin, sort of. Make like a tree and leave. That's great. There we go. That's what I wanted. This TNT is concerning. Dog Alice sighs exasperatedly. Why is English so hard? Why is this English? This wasn't told me. Exasperately. Something like that. What's the deal with all the TNT? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic, hell. No way I'm taking the risk of becoming one of those things. Okay, that's understandable. Do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is it? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly, he is sending magic out in the world somehow. You mean magic like the beanslingers use? Never heard of any beanslinger raising the dead, have you? That'd be one hell of a can of beans. Okay, that's the thing. Actually, before I go anywhere, I'm gonna check out if I have anything to shovel in here. No wait, but there's that. Yeah, there's level 40. I'm concerned that it's gonna be a bad fight. What is that? A wave of nausea hitches you slide the heavy lid off the chest. Inside it's a hat. Looks evil, and it's not in an abstract way. It has eyes, and they look like the eyes of a murderer. And it has teeth, which look like teeth of an animal who would be murdered if animals understood the concept of murder. Put it on, I guess. You have a sense of foreboding. Something tells you this is a bad idea. It's me. I'm telling you this is a bad idea. If you put this hat on, you won't ever be able to take it off, and things will be much harder for you. It'll be as though your life is a game, and that game's difficulty level is greatly increased, if you catch my meaning. Oh! A hard mode for the game. You know what? I'm not a pussy. NachoFast is many things. He's pathetic, ugly, zitty, fat. But there's one thing that NachoFast is never. You can never call NachoFast a pussy that doesn't choose hard mode. So bring it on. Whoa. You grab the terrible hat and put it on your head. You heard a sigh of pleasure coming from above your forehead as you feel the hat's teeth sink into your skull. It's going to be great, a voice whispers. I kinda regret this already. It made the game harder, but I think that's okay. I don't want to play games too easy. I'm gonna quickly check every place for something I can dig, and then I will go finish the last quest. Yeah, I can't wear hats anymore, so this hat will remain on me. So I suppose that's a bad thing, but I don't know. I think this is gonna be fun. About the necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try to stop him. No, Calais gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not you? A grey-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery? Did you hit your head as a bastard kid? You aren't that old. And if you were gonna pick someone to go up against necromancer, it'd be someone who also knows about death, but in a scientific way. Okay, and it sounds familiar that you've plenty of motivation to get the job done, for your friends and for everyone. You're busy doing nothing anyways. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't ever even going to be doctoring anymore. She winches and looks away, then she shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself, chasing a rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me, and maybe we can find a guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy, impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible. Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens her eye. Alright kid, what the hell, let's give it a shot. There we go. I think it's good to get some allies. I hope. I will go and do this one. Because now that I know Goblin talk, I should be able to talk to this guy. The Goblin shouts, I'm Gary! Hi Gary. Gary notices your hats and starts shaking his head violently. Oh, no. Evil hat's bad. Please to going. He turns back to his pile of trash and does his best to ignore you while also watching you out of the corner of his eye. A voice in your head says, we didn't want him to come along anyways. Okay then. So, I suppose I can't finish the quest then if I have the hat. And sadly I bet this affects other quests as well. So, I can't help that, but I want to have the game a bit harder. Hopefully the hat gives me some other quests that I can complete as well, because this kind of feels, I don't know, I wish it wouldn't be like this. I wish it would have been something other that doesn't prevent quests, but that's okay, I can understand. So all I have left is to buy a horse, I think. Can you sell me a horse? Oh, there we go. Sure thing, I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to the riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one you are interested in? Not the basic model, fuck that. Let me look at the pale horse then. Spooky horse. If you like that sort of thing. What sort of thing? You know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff? I don't want to get into particulars. Let's just say she sets a certain tone. That sounds great. I'll take her. There we go. Oh, horse name. My horse is going to be... it's gonna be Ghost Horse, so it's Gorse. My horse's name will be Gorse. Gorse the horse. Gorse the horror. Oh, I can't read that. I would call her Gorse the horror horse. Fine, it's gonna be Gorse. Yes, Gorse. Alright, Gorse the horse. It's a nice ring to it. It sure is. I knew you liked it. Oh, and I also forgot. Feel free. Free with every horse purchases a complimentary map. There we go. Thanks. Okay. So there we go. I suppose I have now done everything I can. Well, let me think about it for a while. I don't think I have anything left to do. So what I'm gonna do is take once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you go through will remain unfinished. Yeah. Alright then, you're probably hoarse and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner, somebody to share the trail with, somebody you can rely on for emotional and combat support. Who will you take with you? Okay, I think I'm going to take, I could take Susie, but I kind of, I don't know, I'm not going to take Crazy Pete, but I'm kind of between Doc Susie and, Doc Alice and Susie. I'm not going to go alone, fuck that, I'm going to take Susie. You pop back to the saloon and collect Susie. Hit the trail. You consult the southeast-west map the hostler gave you. It only lists two things: the road to Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to go to Dirtwater. There we go. Day 1, the first day of the rest of your life. That works. That's interesting. Susie, are you okay? What's new, Susie? I'd like to check up on some the ranches in these parts, see how bad the cows are getting it. Alright, do you know some? Not in great detail, but I know roughly where few are. Not at least where. Guess we'll have to see. There's one not far from here. You discover map location, the Stearns Ranch. Oh, am I forgetting about anything? Susie says you should see the bartender about renting that room in Dirtwood, so it'd be nice to have a base of operations. Okay. Okay, that's good. Oh, but yeah, that's a good part to actually end the game right now. So far. Oh my god, this is such a fun game. The style is so fun. I really hope I didn't make a mistake when taking the hard hat, because sure, it makes the game more challenging, but it also seems to limit some quests. So I suppose that if I have a quest that requires the use of a hat, for example, then I can't finish that quest. And I bet it won't affect the actual story anyways. But I don't know. I'm a fan of the fact that I can still it gets a bit harder, and I like when the game's a bit harder. Not too hard, I hope. But usually these games they aren't really impossible. So that has been West of Loathing. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.